Welcome to a new episode.
Hello and welcome back to the Copper Connection podcast with me as always your host Chris Bailey, and this episode is your Paper 2 revision toolkit for your BSc called Paper 2. Paper 2 is a different beast to Paper 1. It's not only about industry overview and sustainability in the same way, it's about whether you can think like a trainee building services engineering user. So in this paper is set out with construction science and measurements, information and data, relationship management and commercial business principles, digital technology and construction, building services engineering systems, and maintenance principles. We'll turn that list into a focused 2-week plan. What to hit, how to practice, and how to build your confidence in the more technical and process-based questions. So grab a fresh page, write Paper 2 Toolkit at the top, and let's get into this week's episode, and let's build your revision plan. So here's a content overview of Paper 2. As I mentioned before, we've got construction science principles, construction measurement principles, construction information and data principles, relationship management in construction, digital technology in construction, construction commercial business principles, building services engineering systems, and maintenance principles. The exam wants to know, can you use science, numbers, system knowledge, and business processes to make good decisions in building services engineering? So we'll structure your last 2 weeks around those 8 areas. Always keeping the exam question styles in mind. So let's group these 8 units into 4 workable blocks. We have Block A, Science and Measurement. This is a high priority. So construction science principles, so you've got your energy, power, heat transfer basics, simple mechanical aids, relevant to building services engineering. And construction measurement principles, so that's your SI units, your derived units, scales, dimensions, areas, volumes, where needed. These feed straight into calculation questions and many explain questions. So your actions here: build a science and measurement cheat sheet with key formulas, energies, powers, simple ratios, key units like joules, watts, meters, seconds, kelvins, and a couple of bullet points on a convection and basic heat transfer. Daily practice: 1 short calculation, so either energy, power, or scale, 1 short explanation, for example, describing the convection cycle in a room, and that will be your Block A information. Now let's move into Block B, information, data, and digital. Construction information and data principles, types of drawings. Layouts, floor plans show how information is stored and shared, and data security basics. Digital technologies in construction, so we're looking at our 3D modelling, CAD, computer-aided manufacturing, and how digital tools support design and coordination. Your actions for this block: make a mini table. Column 1, drawing types, so layout, schematics and details. Column 2, what information each gives in the BSc context. Also practice short answers too. Explain one way 3D modelling is used at the start of a project. State 2 pieces of information you can obtain from a layout drawing. List methods to keep personal, financial, client data secure when using a PC or tablet. Keep examples clearly about information, drawings and digital tools. Not Paper 1 industry or sustainability content. Then Block C, relationships and commercial businesses. Relationship management in construction. Communications between clients and contractor. Inquire to completion processes and managing expectations and timescales. And then construction commercial business principles. Quality control, CSR, company structures, basic project management ideas like milestones and realistic objectives. Your actions for this group is sketch a customer's journey for a small job, from inquiry, survey, quote, agreement, work, handover and aftercare. Practice explaining the purpose of quality control. 2 ways a company might show corporate social responsibility, how timescales are estimated and sequenced on a project, and why a limited company offers liability protection to its owners. Then we have Block D, Building Services Engineering Systems and Maintenance. So BSE systems, heating, ventilation, electrical and control systems at the level of core exam. Basic components, what they do, appropriate selections such as cable trays, cable types, controls and devices.
If you're enjoying this podcast, please leave us a review.
Then we have maintenance principles. This is where we're going to be looking at planned versus reactive maintenance strategies, risks, minimising disruption, and planning shutdowns. So your actions for this group is to create a system snapshot. A few typical BSE systems, so heating, electrical, distribution, refrigeration, controls, key components, and 1 property or consideration for each. For example, mechanical protection for cables, or where a particular component is best installed. Create a maintenance double page. Planned. What's the definition? Give examples and the benefits. Then reactive. Again, give the definition, examples and drawbacks. 1 scenario where planned maintenance would have reduced a failure and how. These directly support Section A and system maintenance questions and Section B, pump or cable design scenarios. Now let's connect the content to the question styles in paper 2. So as same in paper 1, AO1 recall is facts across all 8 units. Daily 5-minute drills. Day 1, construction science. What units and the key terms. Day 2, measurements. What are SI units mean? Simple relationships to scale. Day 3, information and data, drawing types and what they show. Common data principles. Day 4, digital. Main use of 3D modelling, the different tiers of CAD and digital tools. Day 5, relationships, inquiry to completion stages and who talks to who. Day 6, commercial, quality control, corporate social responsibility and company structures. And Day 7, BSE systems and maintenance, system types, components and planned versus reactive. Rotate that pattern, you're matching the 1 and 2 marks with your state and list questions exactly, but only with paper 2 units, please. Then we move into our understanding questions. Practice 2 or 3 of these at a time. Explain planned maintenance versus reactive maintenance with an example of each. Explain the benefit of limited companies in terms of liability. Explain the difference between a short circuit and an earth fault and 1 risk of each BSE system. Explain the convection cycle and how it heats rooms. That's your science. And explain how 3D modelling supports the early stages of a construction project, and explain why quality control is important on a construction project. Always define the thing. Always explain the impact or reason, and always give a quick example where appropriate. For the last 2 weeks, we aim to hit both maths and processes each revision day. And finally, I'm going to look at our calculations and processes. For the last 2 weeks, we aim to hit both maths and processes in our revision day. First of all, maths examples. Energy to lift a mass through a height. Power needed to lift something in a certain time, and scale building dimensions from real life to a drawing and comparing paper sizes or area where required. Process examples, how inquiry to completion is handled efficiently and cost effectively, how timescales are estimated and sequenced, how you'd approach replacing something like a pump while minimising disruption to an occupied building, how you choose a cable and a tray for particular BSE installation with given conditions, and how to keep client data secure while transporting it on devices. Always link your process answers back to the project context in the question, the correct paper 2 unit, so information, data, relationships, commercial, BSc systems, maintenance, not paper 1 topics like sustainability or high-level design principles that will see you through these types of questions.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Now let's move on to extended response questions that we always see in Section B of our papers. Your big 3 Section B questions in Paper 2 will be based on contributions of science and systems, measurements or accuracy and communicating measurements on a project, including international ones, maintenance scenarios possibly, and relationships and commercial aspects of how a decision is handled on a project. In the last 2 weeks, aim for at least 3 Section B answer questions. 1 maintenance focus, for example, a failed pump or a planned versus reactive, minimising disruption, adding isolation points. 1 system design focus, for example, choosing wiring systems and cable sizes for a given installation or an environment. And 1 measurement and communication focused, for example, different measurement methods and the importance of using standard units and clear communication. Use your 4-part structure, but keep everything firmly in Paper 2 territory. So, introduction, restate the technical or project scenario, analysis, what the problem is, what factors matter, so your science, your measurement systems, relationships and business, evaluation, your options, your pros and cons, and their impact on cost, time, safety and reliability, and then a clear recommendation, a clear course of action and prevention measures for the future. So let's finish the toolkit with some do's and don'ts for core Paper 2. Do content and questions every day. Don't just read. Spend some time on notes and spend some time actually answering exam-style questions. Do practice at least 1 maths question and 1 short explanation every revision session. That's how you build confidence with them types of questions. Don't talk out loud. Explain maintenance, faults, heaters or data security to someone else or to your phone. Forces you to organise your thinking. Do plan your time in the exam so Section B gets enough attention. Those extended questions carry a lot of marks. Please don't avoid the calculation questions because you're not good at maths. Method marks are there specifically for people who know the process but make small slips. Showing your workings can rescue a lot of marks. Don't leave Section B until the last moment. Extended responses are where your higher grades come from. You want those structures to feel familiar before you sit the paper. Don't cram brand new topics in a panic during the final days. Focus on stabilising and practising what you already partly understand. Don't write everything that you know in one big block. Structure your answers with clear points. Link them back to scenarios. Now, examiners can only give marks for ideas they can see. Don't mix up Paper 1 and Paper 2 content. Keep health and safety, industry and sustainability for Paper 1. Keep science, measurement, systems and digital business processes for Paper 2. Unless the question explicitly overlaps. In the final 2 weeks before Paper 2, check you have at least half a page summary of each of the 8 Paper 2 units. Science, measurements, info, data, relationships, digital, commercial, systems and maintenance. Practice at least 1 calculation and 1 process short explanation per revision session. Write at least 3 Section B style answers, each based on different Paper 2 themes. Keep your examples strictly focused on the right paper. No drifting into health and safety or sustainability from Paper 1 unless the scenario specifically ties it into the science, measurement, system or maintenance. Your homework after this episode, draw 8 boxes on a page, 1 per Paper 2 unit from the list. In each, write 1 thing you feel strong on and 1 thing you're unsure of. Choose 3 weaker boxes and plan concrete actions. A formula to practice. a scenario to answer, or a short explanation to write. Okay, so that's your BSc Core Paper 2 Revision Toolkit. Over the last 2 episodes, you don't need to become a genius in every topic. Over the next 2 weeks, you don't need to become a genius in every topic. You need to be good enough across all 8 areas and confident in showing your workings, explaining processes and writing clear, constructed answers on the day. If this episode has helped you see Paper 2 more clearly, share it with someone on your course who's worried about the science or the math side. And if you haven't already, go back and listen to the Paper 1 Toolkit so you've got a plan for both papers. And don't forget, if you've missed any of our Paper 1 or Paper 2 revision sessions, go back and listen to them as well. Add that as part of your revision. Make a start today, 1 calculation, 1 explanation, 1 small scenario. Keep doing that every day and you'll walk into the Core Paper 2 exam with a plan, not just a hope. Thanks for listening to the Copper Connection podcast. I've been Chris Bailey and I will catch you in the next episode.
We'll be back next week. In the meantime, please subscribe and thanks for listening.